Hello and welcome. This is another helping video. As I promised, I make a video about Alpha-Lipoid-Acid. Take it the right way. There are ways that are not good because if you take too much, if the dose is too high, you got more problems, you got sick. The reason is normally we are full of heavy metals, while the main mercury we have to, our body is damaged is mercury. It is in some foods, for example in fish conserves like tuna, I think it's ton, you know, this fish they catch in the Pacific, and because the sea is also poisoned by mercury, and the fishes, they take this mercury, and we got it in our body in the end. Well, the dose of alpha-lipoid-acid is for beginners is about 2 ounces. It can be more after a while, but you have to start with about 2 ounces and do it the right way. Well, first I show you a little bit from this alpha-lipoid-acid. I have here a product that is quite good. It is alpha-lipoid-acid, Michalzik. The name Michalzik, this is quite pure. It is written in German. In your language it's alpha-lipoid-acid, and but this Michalzik is a very good one. The problem is one of this is 7 ounces and is too much. If you take this, you feel, if I take it, I feel a pain in my brain. It is because it is too much, and if too much heavy metals are mobilized, it's moving, and it's after this movement of heavy metals, it is going back into your brain, and then you get more problems. And if you only take one and then you stop, this is a wrong method. The right method is smaller dose, and then every 3 hours for a long period, maybe 3 days. It must be 3 days. It can be even longer, maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. And I find out the best way to do it. It is 1 week. This Andrew Cutler method. I load also up a film in my channel. You should see this. So I won't explain this in detail. Every 3 hours you have to take a dose, a small dose, 2 ounces, maybe 3 ounces, but not too much, not more in the beginning. Maybe after 1 or 2 years you can go higher, you can increase the dose. But I show you, it is a powder, and you take it out here, and just to show you how it looks. It is nothing chemical, it's natural stuff. It is also found in nature. It's a yellow powder, and this is maybe 7 ounces, and I divide it into 4 pieces. And how to do it? You need a special capsule machine. It is available worldwide, and there are also ones from China, so you can make 100 small capsules, but I have one with 24. You see, this is 4 and 6, so 4 times 6, that means 24. And so if I have 24 capsules, and so I can't also explain it in detail. There are many films in the internet. You can see how to do it. Well, the thing is, you take this powder and you fill it in, and I do this 7 ounces over 4, so I have maybe nearly 2 ounces in one capsule. You buy these capsules, you can buy these empty capsules, and you put it in these machines, and then after you put in this powder, then you take the top. There's another capsule, so you have one bottom, then you have one top capsule, and then these machines put it together. So you have divided doses, because this dose of 7 ounce is too high. I mean, this is a problem we have in Germany. Maybe you have in the US other producers that you can get 7, not 7, I mean 2 ounce. Then you don't have to buy this. It is only because in Germany there are only available high doses, doses that are too high, that makes you sick. Because if you get the doses, high doses, you have too many heavy metals outwashed from your body, and then it makes you sick. Well, the thing is, it is not only the mercury, it's not the only problem. As I said in other videos, they spray Barrium-Strontium-Titanat-Complexes. So this is magnetic heavy metals, and if you are sprayed or if you are a targeted individuum, they can also beam these metals in your head. Maybe you remember this video, this alien video with this Prometheus, and there was a picture that he got a beam right in the back brain. They do the same with us. They're just showing us how they do it in their Hollywood films, and it is possible to send small metal pieces in a scalar wave. Why? It is always that our picture we had of an electromagnetic wave, it was wrong. They showed in school, or we learned always, there's only this swinging wave. There are electrons and gravitons, and that's it. But it's not true. As Nikola Tesla found out, this surrounding gravitons and electrons are only one part of an electromagnetic wave. Inside there's always this vacuum channel, or many vacuum channels, and they are built up by moving gravitons in a circle, and then there's a vacuum, and in this vacuum channel they can send you wrong signals. They can read your mind. Yeah, if they point your head or your back, the back of your head, they can read your mind. They can also send you small particles like barium-strontium. So if you are a targeted person, you can be sure that they always beam your head with this magnetic heavy metals. So you always have to bring out these heavy metals, and the best way to do it is with this Alpha-Lipoid-Acid, but in the right dose, slowly, with the Cutler method. And you should see this film. I have also my channel. It is made by this woman with a Polish name. I don't know the name. Well, she lives also in Germany. She makes very good films. If you bring out this magnetic heavy metals, maybe in the beginning your magnet you have, why they do it, because if you have a magnet in your body under your skin, they can hit you with the scalar waves, because the scalar waves are always magnetic, and if you have a big magnet in your body, so they can hit you much better. After a while you will realize, well, you can't get rid all of it, but maybe you have a smaller magnet. After maybe few weeks, few months, you're doing this Andrew Cutler method. In the beginning you have a magnet size like this, and after a while it's quite smaller, and so you will realize, well, they can't hit me so well anymore. It is because the heavy metals like Barrium-Strontium-Titanat, they're building a complex with this fungi. They have also this candida fungus they spray also, or this morgellons, this fibers, they're building a complex, and together with these heavy metals, and this torture is made by nearly the same way like a generator. You see this generator, there are magnets, they're moving in a circle, there are copper wires, as I showed in another picture. This morgellons, they collect the copper out of your body. This is a blue fiber. You remember what a blue fiber does. It is a frequency for influencing your minds, your thoughts, and it's collecting also copper. In the end, the morgellons, they're building a complex together with heavy metals, and so you have a magnet, you have copper, and you have a small generator you can't see with your eyes. It's under your skin, and the moving energy, this is the device they point at you, but they don't have to point, because the morgellons, they have ability to copy your DNA. So that means they only have to find out your own frequency, your bioresonance, and so then they can hit you. Nobody else feel this hit or this pain, and well, then they have this frequency of your DNA, and then they're sending you this energy, and the magnets got this energy, and the copper and this morgellons together they produce electricity that gives you this pain right in the frequency of your DNA. Well, and so you have two fronts. The one front is the morgellons. You fight with antifungicides, Epsom salt bath, lime sulfur dip, iodide solution. This is the fungus front. The other front is the heavy metal front, Barrium-Strontium-Titanat-Complex. You fight, the only way I found is this Alpha-Lipoid-Acid. It's two fronts of one war, and so you have to fight both fronts, and you will realize if you take out this heavy metals, they can't hit you so well anymore. Well, of course, there are also other fronts. For example, they have small bacteria, as I said in my last video, that attack your nervous system. You have to take also care of this. One thing is very helpful. It is spirulina. It is a small green algae. They produce it. You find it in nature, but they produce it also in small bassins. In Germany we call it a blue algae. It is called spirulina. They are small tablets, and if you take this, push down this other plants they put inside you with beams, or you inhale it. You know, there are small plants that produce slight frequencies that give you pain in your brain. I mean, there are also other fronts you have to fight, but the main two fronts are, if you are targeted, well, if you have pain, morgellons and magnetic heavy metals are the main fronts, because this is part of this generator you have in your body. Well, that's it for this video. See you next video.